Okay, I'm going to be making chocolate crinkle cookies today. It's my first time making them, so we'll see how it goes. It calls for 2 cups of flour. I've got in a bowl right here. And it calls for 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So, and it says to put them all, the dry ingredients, into one dish. One bowl. So there's the salt, there's the baking powder, okay, then it wants me to put the sugar, cocoa powder, and oil in this large bowl. So let's do the sugar first. 1 3/4 cups. This is a 1/2 cup that I keep in here. So there's 1 1/2. 3/4. And then the cocoa powder is 1 cup. Not worried about that. Clean all that up later. Okay, let's try to level this. Good enough. Okay. 1/2 cup of oil, it says. Okay. Heat on medium until shiny. I love this cordless mixer. It's so handy to not have to struggle with the cord, especially at an island. And when my old one stopped working and I got this one, I kept the beaters because it's the same brand, which is KitchenAid. So now I have 2 sets of beaters, which comes in super handy when you're making a lot of stuff or multiple things you have to beat for one dish. So it's really nice to have that extra set. Okay, that looks good. Then it says add the eggs 1 at a time, beating until well combined. So this closer. Okay, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Using King Arthur Vanilla Plus. It's delicious. Okay. Now it says to add these dry ingredients to these wet ones, which I forgot to stir this. There we go. It says just to add it in all at once, so we'll see. Mix just till combined, it says. Mix on low, so that's what I'm doing. Seems too slow. Okay. It says mix until just until it combined. So I'm going to stop there. And then it says cover the dough in plastic wrap. But I'm gonna try to scrape the sides and just make sure it's all mixed in here. Looks good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get some plastic wrap. I'm going to chill this. It says at least 4 hours or overnight. So I'll be back once this is chilled. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm back. The dough has chilled for 6 hours and I'm going to try to start scooping them out and see how it goes. I noticed in my video from earlier that I only used 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm not sure how these are going to turn out. I will have to wait and see. But hopefully they'll be okay. I'm just going to scoop a few, then roll them in the sugar. Alright, let's roll some now. Got some powdered sugar here. Whoops. Got my oven preheating to 375. I believe that's what it said. Let's see. No, 350. And let me double check. Let's see. Yeah, 350. And it just beeped, so it's ready. Yeah, so I normally make these cookies a lot, and they call for 1 teaspoon of baking powder, so I'm so used to doing 1 teaspoon of baking powder that that's all I put in here when it called for 2. So they might not puff up as much as they should or something. We'll see though. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and we'll be back when they come out. Okay, it's time to take them out of the oven. I've gotten another one ready to go in, so let's see how they turned out. They look good. Let me put this in. We're going to give them a few minutes to cool, and then we'll transfer them to this cooling rack, and I'll be right back. Give you guys a close-up look. They look puffed up like they're supposed to be. I think it's going to be okay. I don't think missing some baking powder affected it much. I'm going to let those cool for another minute and we'll try them. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to try one now. Just pretty soft still. I don't know. They're really good, but they're pretty wet still. I think they could have used a couple more minutes. So the batch that's in the oven, I'm going to leave in a couple extra minutes. So we'll come back and try those and see if they're a little more done. Be right back. Okay, so I just took the second batch out of the oven. I let these cook 10 minutes and I let these cook 12. These look much better. They look more puffed, more opened up. Let's see. You can get a better look there. So I'm going to let them cool for a couple minutes and I will be back to try them on their camera. See you in a minute. Okay, we're back. These have cooled some. I'm going to try one. See what they're like inside. They're really good. And as you can see, the inside is nice and done. Like it's not dry, but it's not wet either. It's just perfect. So 12 minutes at 350 is the key. Absolutely delicious. I've never made these and I've never tasted them. They remind me of some old donuts we used to make growing up. Donut holes, I should say. And we'd coat them in powdered sugar sometimes. But anyway, I've always wanted that recipe, but I don't know that anyone in my family has it. I'll have to check with my sisters. I have 8 siblings, so maybe one of them remembers it, knows it. I will have to check into that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will make these in the future from now on. They're really good. They almost kind of remind me of a brownie too. So really chocolatey and really like fudgy almost. But okay, anyway, I'm gonna get off here and enjoy. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.